gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and...
The Redmi K100 series is almost here, and the launch is happening much sooner than most people expected. Looking at today's smartphone market, though, that move actually makes perfect sense. In this video, we're diving into the flagship Redmi K100 Pro Max, and what you're about to see might surprise you. Big thanks to my tech partner over in China for providing this footage. I really appreciate the support in making this video happen. Hey everyone, Stella here from techiestreet. If you're into staying updated with the newest gadgets, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our latest tech content. Let's start with performance. At its core is Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, one of the fastest flagship chips available. But Redmi isn't just chasing big specs, it wants to prove real-world power. So we compared it against a rival phone with an active cooling fan. The fan stayed on during every test, while graphics settings, frame rates, and conditions remained identical. The big question, can passive cooling really compete with active cooling? First up, Honor of Kings. Both phones delivered nearly identical average FPS and very similar 1% low FPS. The rival stayed a little cooler thanks to its fan, but the K100 Pro Max matched its performance without any active cooling, which is seriously impressive. Then came PUBG Mobile, and this is where things got interesting. Even against the fan-cooled phone, the K100 Pro Max stayed almost 3 degrees Celsius cooler. It also pulled ahead by more than 20 FPS on average, while its 1% low FPS was slightly lower. Achieving this level of performance without a cooling fan is remarkable. Next up was Genshin Impact. Both phones stayed close to full frame rates while keeping temperatures under 40 degrees Celsius. The rival had a small edge in 1% low FPS, but the K100 Pro Max used around 0.43 watts less power, even though its back panel became slightly warmer. The demanding Star Train benchmark told a different story. Here, the actively cooled phone clearly took the lead in average FPS, 1% lows, and temperatures. It shows that dedicated cooling still has an advantage during extreme sustained workloads. So here's the real question. With gaming phones using bigger and better cooling systems, can the Redmi K100 Pro Max survive long gaming sessions using only passive cooling? To find out, we pushed it much harder. We ran Genshin Impact alongside CrossFire at 185 FPS continuously for a full hour. Even after that, it averaged an incredible 184.6 FPS, with 1% lows at 160.9 FPS. Gameplay remained smooth, visuals improved, and the highest temperature reached just 41.6 degrees Celsius, leaving plenty of thermal headroom. But we still weren't done. We played 5 FPS games back-to-back: Valorant, 3 Kingdoms Online, PUBG Mobile, CrossFire, and Call of Duty Mobile for 20 minutes each using the 185 FPS frame rate interpolation mode. Since the monitor only shows the original frame rate, the actual output is roughly double. Throughout the entire test, the real average frame rate stayed close to 185 FPS, with 1% lows at 122.2 FPS. Gameplay remained smooth, visuals improved, and the highest temperature reached just 41.6 degrees Celsius. The results speak for themselves. The Redmi K100 Pro Max's 185 FPS gaming mode isn't just a marketing claim. It delivers stable, high-performance gaming for long sessions without overheating or major performance drops, making it one of the most impressive passively cooled gaming phones in its class. The Redmi K100 Pro Max isn't just about raw power. Redmi has packed it with gaming features that upgrade the entire experience. From the display and touch controls to the speakers, everything is built to give gamers an edge. Let's check out what makes it special. Starting with the display, the built-in game toolbox brings smart visual enhancements. Many games automatically switch to the P3 wide color gamut for richer colors. During explosions or dark scenes, the phone boosts brightness in shadowy areas, making hidden enemies easier to spot and helping you react faster. The screen itself is equally impressive. It features a super smooth 185 Hz refresh rate with a 100% brightness ratio to keep brightness stable during fast action. The GTG response time is just 0.1 milliseconds. In the UFO motion test against the iPhone 17 Pro Max, the K100 Pro Max showed much less ghosting. Even while scrolling, text stays sharp. It proves that refresh rate alone isn't enough. You also need an ultra-fast response time. Touch performance is another highlight. The phone supports a 480 Hz touch sampling rate and an incredible 4800 Hz instant touch sampling rate. In games like Peacekeeper Elite and Fearless in July, every swipe and tap felt fast, precise, and highly responsive. Redmi has also fine-tuned controls for popular FPS games. The left side is optimized for smoother movement, while the right side responds faster for aiming and shooting. There's also gyroscope acceleration, making motion controls easier to learn and more effective in competitive matches. Audio is just as impressive. The K100 Pro Max features BOSE-tuned 2.1-channel stereo speakers with exclusive Bose gaming sound effects. Instead of simply boosting volume, they make footsteps clearer and improve the direction of gunfire, giving you a real advantage in FPS games. Redmi already built a solid gaming reputation with the K90 Max and K90 Ultra, and the K100 Pro Max takes it even further. Even with the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 and passive cooling, it delivers performance surprisingly close to phones with active cooling systems. But gaming is only part of the story. The display, cameras, battery, audio, and overall design all aim to deliver a true flagship experience. We'll cover every detail after the official launch. As I mentioned earlier, rising smartphone prices make Redmi's strategy very interesting. Instead of chasing the newest chipset and raising the price, Redmi chose a proven flagship platform and focused on better cooling, smarter optimization, and a better overall experience. If the pricing is right, this could be one of the best value flagship phones on the market. That's it for this first look at the Redmi K100 Pro Max. The full in-depth review is coming right after the official launch, so don't forget to subscribe and join our growing tech community. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!